Today, the angels brought a powerful message to your heart. Perhaps you have already felt a silent presence, someone who is constantly in your thoughts, but who for some reason seems unable to get closer to you. There is something deep happening behind the scenes of this connection, something that the angels are ready to reveal to you. Get ready, because what you are about to discover can completely change the way you see this relationship. This love, which seems to be silent, is actually more alive than you imagine. The person in question has deep feelings for you, feelings so intense that they scare them. However, there is something that prevents them from getting closer. It is not a lack of love or interest. On the contrary, this person feels so vulnerable and insecure with what they feel that they end up creating invisible barriers between the two of you. The angels want you to know that none of this is by chance. There is a divine reason for this waiting, a lesson that both of you are learning as this love develops silently. Often, the fear of losing control or of suffering again prevents people from taking the next step. And that is exactly the dilemma this person is facing. The love they feel for you is real, deep, and true, but there is a part of them that believes they are not yet ready to fully experience it. This person, whom you may not even realize how deeply emotionally involved they are, has been going through moments of great reflection. The angels have been closely observing every step, every thought of this person. Many times, they find themselves thinking about you, imagining what it would be like if all barriers were broken down. But something still holds them back. This something is directly related to past wounds, fears that arise whenever love seems on the verge of manifesting. What the angels want you to understand is that, despite this silence, despite the apparent distance, this person misses you in an almost desperate way. There is a magnetism between you that is impossible to ignore, even if they try. In every glance, in every thought directed towards you, there is an internal struggle. On one hand, the desire to surrender, on the other, the fear of what this surrender may cause. You, with your light and presence, have already made a profound impact on this person. They are not the same since you entered their life. The angels reveal that your brightness, your strength, and the way you face life's challenges have awoken in them a desire to be better, to confront their own fears. However, this internal battle is still ongoing, and the decisive moment is approaching. The angels whisper that this person's silence is not indifference. On the contrary, it is the result of a heart that is learning to heal, a heart that is afraid of being hurt again. And that is why, until this healing is complete, they feel they cannot approach you in the way they would like. But make no mistake, love is there, latent, waiting for the right moment to bloom. Now you may wonder, what do I do while I wait? The angels ask that you keep your heart open, that you continue to radiate the light that has already brought so much transformation to this person's life. They remind you that divine timing is at work, and that every second of this journey has a greater purpose. It is not about the speed at which things happen, but rather about the growth that each of you experiences along the way. This is the moment to trust. Trust in love, trust in angels, trust in the process. What is destined to be will be, and you don't need to force anything. Sometimes, the true power lies in simply letting it happen, knowing that everything is unfolding according to the divine plan. The angels want you to know that even though it may seem difficult, this is a test of faith and patience, and great things are reserved for those who persevere. Deep down, this person knows that you are special. They know that what you have is different from any other connection they've ever had. But at the same time, they need time to face their own inner demons, to heal from the wounds that prevent them from fully surrendering. The angels are tirelessly working to guide them through this healing process, so that, when the time is right, they can be ready to experience this love in all its fullness. That's why, until that moment arrives, they keep their distance. Not out of lack of willingness, but because they feel the need to be whole for you. The angels are whispering in their heart, helping them see that love doesn't have to be perfect, that it's possible to love even with scars. And when they finally understand this, the love you share will be extraordinary, something beyond any expectation. This is the time to wait with patience and trust. The angels are preparing the ground for something greater than you can imagine. But until that happens, keep shining, keep being the light that has already brought so much change to this person's life. What is to come will be a profound transformation, and when the right time comes, you'll be ready to receive this love with open arms. As the days go by, the angels continue to watch closely the journey of this person towards you. They reveal that this person not only struggles with past fears, but also with the idea of exposing themselves in a way they never have before. For them, opening up completely to someone as special as you means stripping off their armor, exposing all the vulnerabilities they have always tried to hide. And that, as scary as it may be, is something they know they will eventually need to do. The love they feel for you is something that transforms them from within, challenging all their old beliefs about what emotional security is. They have always lived in a controlled world, where everything was predictable, where their emotions were carefully hidden to avoid disappointments. But with you, none of that seems to work. Every time they think of you, they feel their heart racing, they feel an irresistible force pulling them closer to you, even when they try to pull away. The angels are helping this person understand that true love is not about control but about surrender. They guide them to understand that by surrendering to this feeling, they will not be losing anything. On the contrary, they will be gaining the opportunity to experience a connection that few people are fortunate enough to live. However, this process of acceptance takes time, and that's why, at this moment, they still feel the need to wait. There is a blockage, a kind of barrier that this person believes they need to overcome before getting closer to you. The angels show that this barrier is deeply rooted in their past experiences, in moments when they allowed themselves to love and were hurt. These emotional scars make them believe that the same thing could happen again. It's as if every time they get closer to you, an inner voice reminds them of the times when love brought pain, not joy. The angels want you to know that, despite these doubts and fears, this person constantly thinks of you. There are nights when they lie down thinking about what it would be like to be by your side, what it would be like to live this love fully. And these thoughts, no matter how hard they try to push them away, always come back stronger. They feel trapped in a cycle of deeply desiring you and at the same time, fearing what that could mean. What the angels ask of you, at this moment, is to keep the faith. This person's journey towards accepting their own feelings is not simple, but it is happening. They are beginning to realize that what they feel for you is not something that can be ignored or controlled. The angels are by their side, guiding them on a path of emotional healing and liberation, and this will lead to great transformations. You may be wondering, what if she is never ready? The angels want you to know that each soul has its own pace. What is meant to be will be, but in the right time. This does not mean you should wait endlessly without living your own life, but that, at this moment, what you can do is keep your heart open and trust the divine process. True love knows no barriers of time or space, and if this love is truly for you, it will find its way to your heart at the perfect moment. The person you love is undergoing a deep emotional awakening, and each day brings a new understanding of what you mean to each other. The angels reveal that, in moments of silence, this person has been receiving clear signs that you are someone special, someone destined to play an important role in their life. These signs come from small things. A song that plays on the radio and makes them think of you, a coincidence that reminds them of a moment you shared, or even dreams they have had where you appear intensely and irresistibly. These signs are the angels' way of confirming to this person that the love they feel for you is real and deserves to be lived. However, the complete transformation they need to go through is still in progress. The angels are tirelessly working behind the scenes, dissolving fears, healing past wounds, and preparing the ground so that, at the right moment, this person can approach you with their whole being, without reservations or hesitations. It's important for you to understand that this wait is not in vain. Every step of this journey, every day that goes by without them getting closer, is helping to strengthen the spiritual connection you share. The angels whisper that when the right moment comes, the love you will experience together will transcend all your expectations. It will be a love that heals, transforms, and elevates both of you to a new level of understanding and emotional fulfillment. You have already brought so much change to this person's life without even realizing. Your presence, your light, and the way you face life have awakened something dormant in them. And no matter how much they try to resist, this transformation is already underway. Love has the power to change everything, to make us see the world and ourselves in completely new ways. And that's exactly what's happening with this person. What the angels ask of you now is patience and faith. They are preparing a moment of great revelation, a moment when this person will finally be able to see what has always been right in front of their eyes, that the love you share is real, is strong, and is destined to bring happiness and healing to both of you. Until that moment arrives, trust in the divine process and know that you are being guided with love and protection every step of the way. With the passage of time, what seemed like an endless wait is actually a period of preparation. The angels are revealing that this person, even amidst so many doubts and uncertainties, feels a deep desire to get closer to you. However, until this internal transformation is complete, they feel they cannot take that step. This period is crucial because it is when the deepest fears are confronted, and the hidden truths begin to emerge. This person's journey is marked by emotional ups and downs. At times, they feel strong enough to take the next step, to open up and show everything they feel for you. But then come the thoughts of doubt, the insecurities that make them question if they are ready to fully live this love. It is in these moments that the angels intervene, guiding them back to the path of healing and emotional growth. The angels reveal that in moments of deep introspection, this person clearly perceives the impact you have on their life. They understand that you have brought forth feelings and desires they never knew existed. There is a deep admiration for your strength, for your light, and at the same time, a fear that this light may expose their vulnerabilities even more. But what they still need to understand, and the angels are working to make it happen, is that these vulnerabilities do not make them weak, but rather human. You may have already noticed some subtle changes in this person's behavior. Small gestures, lingering looks, unspoken words hanging in the air. These are signs that their heart is starting to give in, is beginning to open up to the possibility of living this love. It's as if they are testing the waters, checking if it's safe to approach, if it's safe to show who they really are. But the angels warn that, despite these small changes, the healing process of this person is not yet complete. She is still navigating through the turbulent waters of her own fear and insecurity. That's why, as much as she desires to be by your side, she feels she cannot take that step yet. It's not a lack of love, it's the recognition that for the love between you to flourish in a healthy way, she needs to be at peace with herself. At this moment, the angels are asking you to continue being the light that you have already been for this person. Your presence in her life is making a huge difference, even if you don't see immediate results. Every gesture of affection, every word of encouragement, is helping to dissolve the barriers she has built around her heart. And although this may seem like a slow process, the angels assure that every step she takes towards healing brings her closer to you. What this person feels for you is something she has never felt before. It's a love that challenges her, that makes her want to be better, that makes her want to face her own demons so she can fully live by your side. The angels are by her side, helping her see that the fear of getting hurt should not be greater than the desire to be happy. And little by little, she is beginning to understand this. You may have wondered if all of this is worth it. If the waiting, uncertainties, emotional ups and downs are a fair price to pay for this love. The angels want you to know that, although the path is challenging, the reward will be great. When this person is finally ready to surrender to you, the love you will share will be something extraordinary, something that transcends the ordinary. It will be a love that heals, strengthens, that elevates both of you to a new level of fulfillment. This is a moment of preparation. The person you love is going through a profound transformation, and the angels are guiding every step of this journey. They ask you to keep your heart open and trusting, knowing that what is to come will be greater than you can imagine. The challenges you are facing now are just part of the process of growth and strengthening this connection. There is a moment of great revelation approaching. The angels show that this person is getting ready to take a step that will change everything between you. But for this to happen, they need to overcome the last traces of fear that still hold them back. This is the moment of greatest vulnerability for them, and that is why the angels ask you to continue to shine your light, so that when they are ready, they can find in you the safety and love they are seeking. The angels whisper that in the toughest moments, this person thinks of you as a beacon of light. You represent to them not only an opportunity to love, but also an opportunity to heal, to finally leave behind the weight of the past and embrace a future of happiness and fulfillment. It is an immense responsibility, but also an honor, to be the person guiding them on this path of healing. What is coming is a profound transformation, both for you and for this person. The angels are setting the stage so that, at the right moment, everything aligns perfectly. Until that moment arrives, keep trusting the process, knowing that you are being guided with love and protection every step of the way. What you share is something rare and precious, and the angels are working tirelessly so that, when the right moment comes, this love will blossom fully and truthfully. Finally, the angels want you to know that the moment of truth is approaching. All that you have been feeling, all the uncertainties and expectations, are culminating in a revelation that will shift the dynamics between you and that person. Love, which has so far seemed distant or unattainable, is about to emerge clearly and powerfully. The journey of both of you here has been challenging, but the angels assure that each step has had a greater purpose, preparing the ground for what is to come. This person, who has often hesitated to get closer, is finally reaching a point of clarity. The angels show that, in recent times, they have been facing their fears more directly. They are realizing that what they feel for you is not something that can be ignored or avoided. On the contrary, it is a feeling that keeps growing even in the face of all their attempts to protect themselves. Their love for you is beginning to overcome fear. The angels also reveal that this person has been receiving constant signs that it's time to take action, to set aside doubts and fears, and finally open up to you. These signs are coming from all directions, from casual conversations with friends, from thoughts that come out of nowhere, from dreams they can't ignore. It's as if the whole universe is conspiring for this person to realize what has always been in front of their eyes, the true love you share. But the angels also ask you to have patience during this final period of transition. Although this person is on the way to overcoming their fears and uncertainties, there is still a process of acceptance that needs to be completed. They are about to take a significant step, but this step needs to be taken consciously and securely, so that there are no more setbacks. What is to come is a profound change, and the angels are ensuring that when it happens, it will be forever. This person, who has often felt scared by the intensity of their feelings, is now allowing themselves to feel. They are beginning to understand that love is not something to be feared but embraced. The angels have been whispering in their ears, guiding them to see that true love does not hurt, does not imprison. True love frees, heals, and transforms. And that's exactly what they are starting to realize. You, on the other hand, have been a constant source of light for this person. The angels observe how your patience, understanding, and affection have been essential in this healing process. Every word of yours, every supportive gesture, has been like a balm for the emotional wounds this person carries. And now, more than ever, they need this light to guide them in the final steps of this journey. What the angels ask of you at this moment is to continue to believe. To believe that this love, which has often seemed impossible, is closer to becoming real than ever before. They ask you to keep your heart open and prepared for what is to come. The universe is preparing something grand, and when the right moment comes, everything you wished for will manifest itself clearly and undeniably. A huge transformation is taking place. The person who used to hide behind their own emotional barriers is about to break down these walls. They are preparing to approach you with an open heart, without fears or reservations. And when that happens, the angels assure you that the love you will share will be something that will forever change the way both of you see the world and yourselves. The angels are guiding this person to a state of emotional clarity. The doubts that used to torment her are dissipating, and in their place, an unshakable certainty is emerging, the certainty that you are the person with whom she wants to share her life. This love, which has already transformed her life so much, is now about to manifest in a way that will be impossible to ignore. The angels ask you to trust this process, as everything is unfolding towards its final destination. You are also being prepared for this moment. The angels show that your own journey of self-awareness and patience has been essential for you to be ready to receive this love. The weight, the emotional challenges, all of this has served to strengthen your heart and prepare your soul for what is to come. Now, you are about to reap the fruits of all your dedication and faith. What comes next is a moment of great revelation. This person, who has hesitated so many times, will finally come close to you in a clear and definitive way. The angels are preparing the way for this reunion to be transformative, something that will bring a new light into your life and hers. And when this moment arrives, you will realize that everything you have been through so far has been worth it. The love that is to come transcends all barriers, something that will bring healing, joy, and fulfillment to both of you. Now, the angels ask you to prepare yourself, as the decisive moment is approaching. Everything you have ever wished for is about to come true, and the love that seemed distant will finally manifest in its fullness. Keep trusting, keep believing, for what is to come will be greater than anything you can imagine. The angels are by your side, guiding every step of this journey, and they assure you that you are not alone. The love you share is real, strong, and is about to reveal itself in all its glory. What seemed impossible, what often seemed distant, is now just one step away from happening. The angels ask you to keep your heart open because what is about to come will be an immense blessing, a true manifestation of divine love. They are by your side, ready to celebrate with you the love that will finally find its place. Now that the angels have revealed everything about this powerful connection, you are one step away from living the love you've always dreamed of. But remember, the path to this reunion is being carefully guided by the universe. If you wish to continue receiving messages like this and prepare for what is to come, subscribe now to the channel. By subscribing, you will be directly connecting with the divine messages that the angels are sending to illuminate your path. Don't miss any more signs. Click on the subscribe button and activate the notification bell to be the first to receive these revelations that can transform your life. The next chapter of this journey is already waiting for you. Are you ready? Subscribe and continue this journey with the angels by your side, guiding each step towards the love and fulfillment you deserve. Don't let this opportunity slip away.